Like the best family-friendly games, Cosmonious High aimed as much as the younger audiences and towards adults. All family understand that the people of the all ages are likely to walk or teleport through the hands of Cosmonious High, and its gameplay, complexity, and diversity reflect that. You'll play as a Prismy, a type of the alien that can adapt their abilities and powers to their surroundings. Cosmonious High throws in humber number of seemingly unsolvable puzzles in front of you, only for your hands to start glowing, initiating a sequence where you get a new power. Unlocking a new ability is always exciting. It does just let you explore new areas of Cosmonious High. It lets you interact with the space school in exciting ways. For example, a new power might allow you to uncover a hidden collectible or complete a side quest. Another might allow you to clean up a pile of dust blocking a door or put a fire that just started. On the first areas, you gain access into the sci-fi equivalent, a chemistry lab, where you can make all sorts of solutions and chemicals that can change how you interact and play with various objects in the world. Where some puzzle adventures games would see players focusing on one core mechanics and expecting them to turn it inside out, Cosmonious High opts to include a wide breadth of mechanics that often play together in interesting ways. While only the game's most complex optional puzzles will ask players to cycle through the game myriad of mechanics quickly, its moment-to-moment gameplay will certainly require you to make equal use of every power at your disposal. In between solving puzzles and exploring, you will be introduced to the Cosmonious High teachers and the students. Each character fills in a specific archetype that you might expect from any John Hughes movie, just with less hostility. The nerd has a crush on the jock, the goth kid has a creative streak, and the class clown has a mildly contentious relationship with the rich kid. No one characters would be specifically memorable if it wasn't the game writing, and as it progresses, students and teachers at the Cosmonious High collectively change and progress one of the small, very specific way that makes a world of difference, making the environment and cast of the character come alive. Beyond this shift, which I won't spoil because it's genuinely great, a genuinely great assignment that involves hiding from different like problems. So the game is a bit has the bugs, but it's not so like aggressive. So I would like to say about the sense of humor and fun bleeds into the gameplay and every turn too. As much as Cosmonious High has a critical main story, it is clear that it was made by the developers who made the other classics, like the Job Simulator. You were not just allowed, but encouraged to mess around and have fun with the game's incredible system. Of course, you're just there for the game main story. This might not be for you. Progression in Cosmonious High gated by a credit system, so if you haven't spent enough earning credits in various classes or solving the puzzles across the school, or just want to get all the powers and mess around you'll need to be somewhat patient. The only other real problem with the game is that it can get scale in longer play sessions. As traditional video games began opening up, mechanics and puzzles became a means of filling up larger worlds and levels, I guess, rather than the means of engaging with the game in a new way. Cosmonious High doesn't go nearly as far as more rigorous examples of bigger, not meaning better, but playing for more and the hour will either require you to repeat the same type of puzzles. Being a game aimed at younger players likely with shorter attention spans, that's not a big problem, especially when you consider how painful it can be to wear the Quest 2 for longer play sessions anyways. Of course, if you are grabbed yourself a replacement for that uncomfortable head strap, you might find yourself waiting to play it for longer. There are not enough collectibles, side quests, and optional rooms for bolster the game overall, but progression might still feel slow if it's been a while since you've gotten a new power. This isn't kind of game that parents might need to watch over a child's shoulder while playing, nor it's the game only for kids. If the ideal blend of the charming and family friendly that make it hard not to recommend. Whenever the player takes a long time to complete a puzzle, if say there is Bercy playing with the vending machine in a corner, as I did for example a solid 15 minutes on the other game, characters will start giving players hints about what they need to do. It also feels perfectly situated for the people looking for a break from this year's intense, involved and less upbeat affairs like the Endel Ring, the Ghostwire of Tokyo, or the Horizon Forbidden West. Swapping out through bosses or challenging the puzzle's long combat section for playing with the bubbles is super collide. It's a totally goofy fun game that's unashamed to embrace its inner child. So, the Cosmonious High isn't a groundbreaking of genre defending job simulator was back in 2016, but is still one of the most immersive VR playgrounds out here. You could easily spend an hour in a game starting area just messing around with its physics. Progressing only makes it easier and easier to get lost playing catch with yourself or searching for collectibles. This is one for the few VR games that truly feels designed for all audience. Fun puzzle making that consistently evolved throughout the game, witty playing off each other incredibly well, making even its more stale moments worth playing. Cosmonious High, a must-try game that must save bet on the parents with the kids, and it's someone looking for a charming and fun escape. Bye.